Hi, this is a Yesterday's Moose production, and today we are obviously playing the SNES Classic. I just received a package in the mail today containing my SNES Classic. I did go through all the games just to see how things go and how the rewind feature works, as well as the frames and the CRT filter, the pixel perfect mode, stuff like that. I did create some save states in games such as Super Metroid to skip the introduction, and also in Street Fighter 2 to make sure that my options are the way that I want them to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably split this into two videos. In the first video, I will be playing the first 10 games, and I will be playing them for approximately 4.5 minutes each. And the reason for this is because there's a limit to how long my capture card will record for before it starts getting really weird, and that's give or take about an hour. So if I record it for 5 minutes, I'd be cutting it pretty close because I'm going to be talking probably during the selection process and whatnot. And obviously this intro is taking up a little bit of time. So anyways, let's go ahead and get things started with Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Set my timer here, you'll probably hear it go off, and I'll go ahead and press start now. And I'll press timer now. And I'll let the intro play because it's not very long. AD 2636. It's worth mentioning that I'm not very good at this game. I have played it before, but not for very long, so I never really became an expert at this game. Plus, it's kind of hard. The Alien Wars begin. It's time for revenge. Let's attack aggressively. Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Boom, 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 explosions. Alright, player one, let's go. Get Stage 1. What I like about this is that it is auto fire, which I don't believe you had in the original Contra. Definitely not in Super C. And I died. That's a good opportunity to show off the rewind feature here. Oh, I made a save state. I'm gonna go ahead and rewind. There's a good point to start. And now it's as if that death never happened. And never mind, I'm not very good at this game, so I'm just gonna let that death count. Gotta watch out for that dog there. Oh no. Now, you don't have to make a save state to rewind the game. Alright, jump in this tank. Take out everyone. Now, I really like the graphics of this game. It really holds up. Also, the sound quality is really good. The Super Nintendo was definitely a lot better than Genesis for its sound capabilities. I did have a Genesis. I could say when I was growing up, I wasn't really that young, but I had a Sega Genesis, and I can even freely admit that the sound was a lot better in Super Nintendo. Plus, the colors that it could display were also better, pretty much. The only thing that the Super Nintendo didn't do particularly well was for fast-moving games with a lot of sprites, such as sports games like hockey and basketball and stuff like that. Generally, those games would run faster on the Genesis. A lot of explosions going on here. Oh, I forgot you could climb up the wall. Gotta watch out for fire. Oh, there we go. And that was the good timing. That was the 4.5 minute mark there. So let's go ahead and go into Donkey Kong Country. I have to unfortunately set my timer again. Let's press start. Rareware. Now I wonder if Rare actually struck a deal with Nintendo to put this game in the collection, or is it that Nintendo owns the complete rights to this because Donkey Kong is a Nintendo character? I'm not too sure on that. If anyone knows, feel free to put a comment in the description telling me what that's about. But a lot of the Rare games ended up going to Xbox. You can get them on the Rare Replay collection. But Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong 64, you can still get those on the Virtual Console. And obviously Donkey Kong Country is in the SNES Classic. Now I could check out the Banana Horde in there, but there's nothing in there, so it's not really worth it. Collect bananas. Can I get up there? I'll try switching to Diddy Kong. I'm not too sure how to get up there. This is another one of those games that I think came out later in the SNES's lifespan. So again, I had seen it, but didn't really play it all that much. Ooh, secret. Of course, I knew it was there because I've seen people go in there. Hey, I spelled out Kong. I guess I'll get a extra life. Okay, on to the second stage. Ropey Rampage. Now I found by playing, you really gotta watch out for those armadillos, because they are like homing missiles, basically. They will come after you. So just when you think they're gone, they just pop out and hit you. Yeah, there was something in that tree back there, but I'm just gonna keep going. This is very Pitfall-esque. Now that I think about it. See, now there's the armadillo hunting me down. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. And I recognize this music because it was in Donkey Kong 64. Oh no! Got about 40 seconds. Can I make it to the end of the stage? Probably not. I'll just go as fast as I can here. Oops. Oh, I fell for it again. Oh, and jumped into the hole. Yeah, so that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and reset. The timer was almost up. So I'll go ahead and reset the timer here. And let's start EarthBound. Now, EarthBound is a game that I never really heard about when the Super Nintendo was actually around. It's only something that I heard about much, much later, like recently, within the last couple years. I guess it got a bit of a revival. And I guess it's a pretty good game. Call myself Moose. Yeah, I should have probably made a save state to skip past all this stuff. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna say don't care. Just to make this process go a lot faster. Pooh. Great. Rockin'. Yep. Now the graphics are, of course, really good for this game. I do like the style of it, even though I have no idea what the game is really about. Now that I have it on this collection, I'll get to explore it and see what this game really has to offer. I really haven't gotten any further than this introduction. And of course, I'm a protagonist who is sleeping. Because, of course. Time to leave. I'm just gonna go straight downstairs and talk to her, which I assume is my mom. And she sends me back to my room. And yeah, I didn't read the text there because it would take too long. I keep forgetting that there's just one button to check things. I think I'm supposed to go down? Yeah. Of course I could talk to all these police officers. I don't really have much to say except that a meteorite fell. Ooh, bread roll in a box. That guy over there brags about the sign that he's created. And we just have to talk to this person. Yep, and this guy Pokey is gonna tell me about the meteorite. Yeah, I guess I should have just made a save state and done all this beforehand, because not much happens. Yeah, there goes the timer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and reset and go into FZero, set the timer again. Okay, go into FZero. I guess I'll just practice. No, I'll try Grand Prix. I don't know which one to pick. I'll just do Night League. Mute City 1. Now again, I have played this. I remember going over to a friend's house and playing FZero, and I was really impressed with it at the time. I still think it's a really good game. I do like the way they use Mode 7 for the tracks. It's of course famously used for this game as well as Super Mario Kart. Now I'm just trying to win the race, and I really wish I wasn't bumping into everybody. Now I remember watching the Game Explain playthrough, and normally I like Game Explain, but the playthrough of the SNES Classic, yeah, I wasn't such a big fan. I think it was Andre who was taking suggestions from people, but became very distracted and would not necessarily play the game that he said he was going to. That's why I decided that I would play each game for a set length of time, as well as going through them alphabetically. Now, I don't know if those ramps make me go faster. Final lap. I don't know, it kind of looks like I'm going faster when I go off the ramp. All right, first place. Now, gonna get about 4 seconds of Big Blue. Maybe 30. I'm gonna have to check my timer. Oops. My apologies, I didn't, I thought my timer had shut itself off. Oh. Oh, there's 4.5 minutes. Go ahead and reset. And Final Fantasy III. This is a game where I put in a save state. Set my timer here. I'll start the save state. This is after the introduction. Which I'm pretty sure leads right into another introduction. I also have a copy of this game on PlayStation 1, one of the various Final Fantasy collections. I like that. That's a neat effect. In the PS1 version, I haven't gotten any further than this introduction either. I pretty much started the introduction and then saved it right away. So it's a bit of a surprise what's happening in the game. Okay, I can't go that way. Uh-oh. To the bioblast again. Da 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 da. Hey, question mark gained a level. It's kind of funny, this huge mech is going up these puny stairs. I like the bioblast because it gets rid of all the enemies. Oops, ran into the wall. Is it in? No, not introduction time. I think that's a save point. No, I'm not going to save right now. Ice beam, fire beam, rainbow beam. Well, there's the time. Go ahead and reset. Now I haven't really been keeping track here. Okay, this is game number 6. Alright, go ahead and set the timer again. Yeah, the timer keeps resetting on my phone. It doesn't really work that well. There we go. Generally, Kirby games are pretty fun. I like Kirby games. I want to see what this thing is. I haven't tried it yet. Dynablade. No. Hey, it's showing me stuff anyway. That's kind of interesting. I know it's like, what, 6 games in one or something like that? But I didn't realize that they were quite possibly fully realized games. Now, I might be saying that a bit prematurely. For all I know, they're not fully realized games, because I haven't gone through them all. But so far, it kind of looks like that. The other game that I played had like a story mode. Oops. Oh, I didn't get hurt. That's good. This ability is pretty cool. I like it. Now, am I going to get any more abilities? Or is that why it's called Dynablade, that this is the only ability that I get? Ouch. Die, smiling flower. Actually, I'm not sure if you were smiling or not. Ouch. Oops, timing. Again, timing! Ouch, ow! He's cooking me, he's frying me, no! Yeah, not a lot to say about this game. I'm just concentrating on what I'm doing. And just as I say that, my time is up for this particular game. So go ahead and reset. This is game number 7. Got to keep track of it. Set my timer here. There we go. Kirby's Dream Course. When I played through this, I liked it. It's pretty much like golf. I'll just say okay. So the objective is to get rid of the enemies and then go into the hole. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's exactly what happened when I was testing out this game. I also find it interesting that there are 2 Kirby games. Yeah, one is like a collection of a bunch of different games, but it's still a Kirby game. Kind of curious why Nintendo decided on that. Maybe it's just that Kirby's very popular. Go, go. No, what the? I was cheated. Cheated out of my hole in 2. I'm gonna try to get this thing. I wasn't able to get it last time, so I'll see if I can get it this time. Haha. Haha. Cool. I think I'm doing a little bit better. All right. Okay. Full power, I guess. Oh, right, I'm gonna run into that spike. Forgot about that. No, cheated again. I'll probably get better at this game the longer I play it. Of course, that's the way things work. Now, this is the furthest that I made it before. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, there goes the timer. Okay, I'll reset. Two, three, four. Game number 8. Megaman X. Set the timer here. And press start. I did kind of play the first level of this, and I really liked it. I like the graphics and stuff. Sound. Never been particularly good at Mega Man games. This one does kind of look like Contra. Maybe it just has the same style, kind of. Giant bee. Uh-oh, slow down. There's kind of an example of what happens with the Super Nintendo. Was a little bit notorious for slowdown. I'm not sure why they didn't go with a faster processor. They did have time to do that, considering that the Genesis had been around for a couple of years. At least 1 year, possibly 2. So if I was Nintendo back in the day, I would have looked at it and said, you know what, we need a really fast processor so that we can totally beat Sega. Of course, Nintendo played the long game and ended up beating Sega anyway. Now I can't dash at this point. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get that ability later, or is it just because this is kind of like a tutorial? Ah. Also, I think at this point you're supposed to lose anyway. Here comes the big meanie. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's supposed to happen. Come on, shoot faster. You could have got him. Yeah, a lot of text, and I'm getting pretty close to the end of the time here. And there's the weird password screen. Okay, go ahead and reset. This is game number 9, Secret of Mana, which again I was aware of back in the day when it first came out, but never really had a chance to play it. Start a new game. Oops. Oh, right, it has this introduction. I guess I should have done a save state to jump right into the game. On my recording, I got a little bit of time, so maybe I'll let it run a little longer, depending on how long this introduction is. Mode 7. Whoa. Kind of like Pilot Wings, but not really. Yeah, I'm gonna reset the timer so that I can actually get into the game. Game over. Okay, here we go. 4.5 minutes as of this point. Now, what I noticed about this is that the way the screen scrolls is a little bit weird. You basically have to be right at the edge of the screen for it to scroll. It's really my only complaint about this game right now. It would be nice if the screen just followed your character. Alright, I got a sword. A ghost! Go do some stuff. You are the chosen one, because of course you are. I have the power! There we go. Okay, now I have control of the character again. Hey, just like Legend of Zelda, I can cut grass. And it's a rabbite. When I first started playing this, I didn't think that it was an enemy because it kind of looks happy and friendly. Also reminds me of a character from Monster World 4 called Peperogu. So I was like, hey, Peperogu, you're in this game, all right. But it's not Peperogu, of course. Candy. Ugh. Oh, gotta go this way. Still not exactly sure how this fighting system works. Do I have to just wait for my sword to have full power, or am I supposed to be attacking them constantly? Oh, treasure. Yar, yar be treasure. Some candy, yar. Oh, missed a treasure. Oh, and there's the timer. Okay, and now it's on to Starfox. So as you can see, I haven't opened Starfox 2, so I'm just gonna play through the first level here. Not sure if I should even bother with the timer. Yeah, I'm just kind of gonna let it run. I've only really played Starfox once, and at this work that I used to have a long time ago, somebody brought in their Super Nintendo. They had Starfox. That was probably the first time that I saw it. I'll just go straight into the game. Corneria, the base. Good luck. I definitely remember this part. Oh, they are saying actual words. Whoops. Yeah, I definitely have no idea what I'm doing. I guess I'll just shoot stuff. I'm curious. Is this the first game that ever used Babel speak? Where the characters just go blah 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 blah. I was definitely not supposed to do that. Now, one thing that's worth mentioning is that if your game saves your progress automatically, you can go back into the menu and select the game and just continue from where you left off. And until Game Explained did an episode about that, I had no idea that the system was able to do that. So I went back to my NES Classic to see if it did it with the NES Classic as well. And yes, it definitely does. So if you like play Legend of Zelda and you exit out, when you start up the game again, you're able to go back into your save without making a save state, which I think is pretty cool. It's like I found a whole new option. I thought that save states were the only way for you to save in the game. Ow, ow. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna make it to the end of the level. Now, do I have to start all over again? Ouch. I want to at least make it to the end of this level and open up Starfox 2. So even if my timer goes off, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, there goes the timer. I'll just shut that off. I'm still not sure what are power-ups and what are other things, if there are in fact power-ups. I'm guessing there are. Like that thing was probably a power-up. Ow. Oh, and gonna give it one more try here. If I lose again, then I will, I don't know, do it off camera so that I can play Starfox 2 for the next video. It just seems like everything is hitting me. Plus that speed boost doesn't really seem to be doing anything. Well, I got it, whatever it was. I'm about 55 minutes right now. Ow. Well, at least my shields are at maximum. Owie, owie, owie. Good. It's this thing, whatever this is. This is my last life. Haha. I lost my wing. Come on. No. Okay, well, I'll do this off camera. And then, yeah, pick it up in the next episode. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moves production. To be continued. See you next time.